Assalamualaikum to Miss Farhana Akrisha. Today my group and we are going to present our presentation with the title Explore the Green or Well-being Buildings of Tamarind Square, Cyberjaya.
Hello Miss Akrisha, my name is Farah Idiana and I will introduce about this project first. Tamarind Square is a commercial development that intended to promote tropical retail and office experience, as you know, the first of its kind in Cyberjaya. Arranged on a 14.5-acre site, it consists of 70 units of 3-story shop offices that are arranged around 2 gardens with 30 units of semi-D shop offices. The lush greenery and many semi-covered pocket spaces encourage the public interaction everywhere, thus promoting community integrations. Architect is a person who plans, designs, and reviews the construction of buildings. Architect or project manager will design the buildings according to the requirements of authority and will submitting drawings and amend changes that commented by the authority before construction. During construction, they will ensure the efficient quality controls of project and the resources availability and allocation. They will be having site inspection and site meetings to keep tracking the progress of the construction. And after construction, they will conduct a final site inspection to ensure all closeout documentation and project achievements are completed.
My name is Nur Shafika Izwani binti Azmi and I'm going to present on the part of mechanical and electrical engineering. This is the responsibilities and tasks at different stages by mechanical engineering. Mechanical and electrical engineers are responsible for the mechanical or electrical components of different services in the building, such as elevators, air conditioning, gas and water supply, and more. From installation to testing, operation, maintenance, and repair, they help to ensure that buildings are equipped with the relevant services and are able to operate safely. Next, I'm going to present on the list of duties for Tamarind Square. Fire protection system is the first one. The fire protection system built in Tamarind Square includes the sprinkler system, standpipe system, and the fire alarm system. First, the sprinkler system provides early fire control, helping to mitigate the hazards for occupants and firefighters alike. Next, the standpipe system consists of a fixed piping system and hose valve connections to preclude the need for long hose lays within tall buildings. It is combined with the sprinkler system as they both are fed by a single water supply. Lastly, the fire alarm system consists of interconnected devices and controls to alert building's occupants to fire. The second one is air conditioning and mechanical ventilation. Tamarind Square is designed and constructed in such a way that the form and fabric of the building minimizes the use of mechanical ventilating or cooling system for cooling purposes. Besides, the ventilating or cooling system installed by a mechanical and electrical engineer in Tamarind Square are energy efficient and are capable of being controlled to achieve optimum energy efficient. The third one is sewerage system. For the sewerage system of Tamarind Square, mechanical and electrical engineer had to make sure that the sanitary sewers were designed with suitable materials. Mechanical and electrical engineer had to assure that the sanitary sewers had sufficient capacity. Next is internal water reticulation. The internal water reticulation sector includes the design, operation, and maintenance of water distribution and wastewater collection system. It comprises all the public pipe works in the building, including the pumping system, access chambers, and their construction and maintenance. Last but not least is the lift and escalator system. Tamarind Square consists of 4 and 5-story semi-D shop office and 3-story garden shop office. Mechanical and electrical engineer has to ensure the lift and escalator system function well according to several factors such as personal spaces, interpersonal distances, physical dimensions. Mechanical and electrical engineer has to concern about circulation efficiency. For example, the location and arrangement of the lifts and the coordination with the lobby.
Assalamualaikum to Ms. Farhana Akrisha. So in this slide, I'm gonna presenting about civil and structural engineer. A civil and structural engineer is a construction industry professional with expert knowledge on create, improve and protect the environment in which we live. They plan and design the construction and maintenance of building structures and infrastructure. They also design and build tall buildings and large structures that can withstand all weather conditions. Civil engineers are divided into two types, which are consulting engineers and contracting engineers. Consultants are responsible for the design work of projects and work predominantly in an office. Contractors then take the designs and implement them during construction. Contractors work on site, managing the construction of the structure. So in this slide, there are the responsibility and tasks at the different stage for civil and structural engineer. So they are before construction, during construction, and after construction. Before construction, civil and structural engineer help with feasibility studies for a project. They are involved in the investigation, the survey of built sites to determine the suitability of the earth for the requirements of the upcoming project. They also need to assist the design team to design a safety building and according to the space that clients need. They need to consider about the strength of various of contribution materials too. So next is during construction. During construction, once the construction starts, they need to ensure efficient quality control on all projects and provide support to engineering team at all times to maintain work schedule. Landscape architect also have 3 steps with each, which if there are before, and during, and after construction. So before construction, landscape architects will provide preliminary services which are inception and feasibility. During this period, the landscape architects will start analyzing site and prepare site plans, specifications, material, vegetations, and cost estimates. They will propose the land features and structure, and as well coordinate the arrangement of existing structure and vegetations. There will be meetings and consultants until everyone agreed with the final design and call the tender. During construction, once the construction starts, the landscape architect will attend the site meeting along with engineers, architects, and other consultants. During the period, the landscape architects will also monitor and understand the outdoor spaces and help give advice on solving on-site issues. If there's any issue, they will advise and solve the issue lah. After construction, after our project is complete, the landscape architect will pay a visit to the site and inspect the quality of work with them. They will inspect the quality of work with the team, then prepare the schedule of defects and certify completion. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
For quantity surveyor is they have a responsibility and task at different stages, such as before construction, during construction, and after construction. For before construction, quantity surveyor help with feasibility student for a project. They study the architecture and engineering plans, identify the cost involved, and then set on overall estimate budget for the project. During the construction is once the construction start, the quantity surveyor keep costs on track. They provide cash flow data so the client can arrange the financial needed for each stage of the project. And then after construction, the quantity surveyor can prepare a statement of final account which record that actual cost for all sections of the job. The client shall pay the quantity surveyor for the purchasing provisions of the service required. The objective and goals of Tamarind Square is Tamarind Square invoke memories of a way of life that has long been relegated to the history books.
Assalamualaikum to Miss Farhana Akrisha. I am Nur Faradila. I'm going to present about the implementation phases. There are five phases in this implementation phases. The first one is the schematic design. Under the schematic design, there is site analysis. Site analysis done by the garrison architect before the construction start. And second, there is a conceptual design. Architect is responsible to design the building according to the authority requirement. Next phases is the design development. Under the design development, there is a design which is detailed drawing such as building plans, structural, landscape, interior layout, and system are done in this stage. Next, there is authority, building plan submission and bomba plan submission waiting for approval. Next is the third phases, which is the documentation. Under the documentation, there is tender. Drawing are prepared for the main contractor. Next is the financial costing. Estimate preliminary construction costs, project planning, and implementation schedule. For the fourth phases is the construction. There is a temporary work under the construction. Site planning and management, temporary service, and machineries are prepared in order to have smooth flow of construction. There is earthwork, building work, and authority. For the last phases is the final completion. There is handling over and the certificate of completion or CCC approved by the authority. For the conclusion, the scheduled timelines were planned out in the organized manner through the use of Gantt chart in order to keep everything on track and to prevent any delay, while the implementation phases used to break down and identify the whole scope of structure of progress. Furthermore, risk analysis is to counterattack the critical path of causes that will delay the whole progress.
Thank you.